the boss of McVitie's factory,
Oh, not that guy again.
says that we have been eating chocolate digestives wrong for 100 years.
Everyone was confused
Yeah.
that these two little chavs managed to worm their way into first class.
And then you were like, well, they're accepting that we've done it now, but they definitely think we won these tickets on the radio.
We're common as muck.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Well, I'm less common than you, love. I've got news for you, babe. And you know it as well.
That's definitely not true.
My nan was always boiling a ham. I used to call it Nanny's fat ham. Sounds a bit weird now, doesn't it?
Yeah, when you say it like that, yeah. All right.
Here we go. Everyone strapped in. Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times because it is time for the Buckleys podcast. Too much energy?
Yeah, too much.
This is the podcast where we sit down, have a chat, moan a bit, and invite you into our lives. Come on in. Get right up on in there. Before we get into it, we just want to remind you that you can get in touch with your stories and questions for us by emailing the Buckleys at platformmedia.uk, or you can message us at the Buckleys Pod on Instagram and TikTok. It's very important that you guys do get in touch with us. What are we? Episode 46, apparently. So as these episodes go on more and more, your contributions will become more important, more vital. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the show on Spotify or whatever podcast app that you like to use. And if you do enjoy the show, why not go ahead and leave us a review after? Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for your input there, Claire.
That's what I'm here for.
I feel like I carry this podcast sometimes.
Do you?
Just quickly, this episode of the Buckleys is sponsored by Co-op's new meals range, Served. So thanks, Co-op.
Co-op, that was my first job.
We'll probably touch on that a little bit later, Claire.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
What?
How are you? So nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm all right.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't seem all right.
I'm fine.
Okay. How have you been this week?
Okay. I fell coming into the studio.
You did?
I feel like
not a
I'll
proper
tell.
Fall. It was a little trip.
It was a trip. I just feel like I'll keep everybody updated now. I might as well.
It was a little trip. It was a little trip. You're going up some treacherous steps. To be fair,
they were treacherous.
And it's the first time you've done that. You've been up those steps and down them.
Yeah, a lot.
Every week. You're doing good. Me and Jude were at a big festival recently. Festival, sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We just got it.
Shut up.
No, I mean, we were at a big festival the other week. It was a bit of a disaster. We were all supposed to go.
Yeah, I was supposed to be there. I don't get to go anywhere, do I? As soon as something doesn't work out and somebody needs to stay at home and take care of responsibilities.
Well, it was because of the dog.
It's always me.
It was because of the dog.
I'm the one that misses it.
We got let down.
Yeah.
Dog sitter wise.
Yeah.
Your sister just wasn't well.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I had to go.
Why did you have to
Because
go?
I was doing my great big DJ gig.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, you did have to go.
I had to go.
Yeah.
So me and Jude.
Yeah, Harrison stayed with me.
Me and Jude went by ourselves.
Yeah.
We had such a good time. On the way home, he said, and this wasn't my idea, it's nothing to do with me. He said, he just came out with this, and he said, maybe we could make this a me and you thing from now on.
That's really nice, isn't it? That is lovely.
I just wanted to get your reaction to that. Perfect Jude turned traitor.
Yeah, yeah.
Should maybe start calling him Judas.
Yeah. The thing about Jude is, which is our youngest, and I'm sure we have said this before, right? But he is a great kid.
He's good.
He's so easy, so polite. And I mean, even in the house.
Absolutely. And before you start saying, oh, everyone says that about our kids, we just say that about Jude.
Jude is...
We're not... I can be very objective when it comes to my kids. I know...
Yeah, you know when your kids are being a pain in the ass?
Yes.
Right? And all kids sometimes are a pain in the ass.
Jude's never
a pain in the ass. He's really well behaved. He's really grown up. He just turned 12. He's really nice. Really loving little boy.
Handsome.
But
handsome little fella.
Sometimes he comes out with stuff and you think, fucking hell, that is savage.
You can cut you deep, can't
you?
You can cut... Maybe he's really, really nice.
He's teetering.
But he just has a little percentage where he has to sort of...
just
and it's just one great big... It's more like a sort of atom bomb rather than like a sort of little bombing
Yeah.
mission. Did that make sense?
No, but I'm moving on. But that's nice. I like that.
It was the first time that me and Jude spent the weekend, just me and him.
Yeah.
I feel like I've done that with Harrison.
Yeah. Well, Harrison's a bit older, so
Yeah.
you've done stuff with him.
I've done stuff with the boys, just me and the boys, but it was
Yeah.
the first time it was just me and Jude, and we had a great time. He's a great lad.
Good.
He's a good laugh as well.
Right. Well, then I won't come next year either. Then
He's a proper.
I get it.
He is a proper
Point
laugh.
taken.
Me and the J Dog. When was the last time just me and you went away? Oh, to be fair, it was the other week. That was a freak accident,
Yeah.
wasn't it? That was just a happenstance.
That was summer holidays. The boys went up to Scotland with
Yeah.
my mum and dad.
But I think before that, I think it was like a wedding anniversary in 2014 or something.
Yeah.
That we went away, just me and you.
But we're not romantic getaway people, are we?
I suppose not.
It's a big old hassle. You got to pack some
You've
stuff.
got kids,
and,
mate.
Yeah.
Like, we can't. Like, we can't. You're not allowed to just leave them on their own.
No.
It is against the law.
Yeah. Not yet. Soon.
Yeah.
Harrison's nearly 14.
Do you remember when we went to before the kids? In fact, I think you were still pregnant. That's how I describe you being pregnant. I feel like
I was pregnant for like 2 years.
yeah, I feel like you were pregnant with Harrison, so I don't know whether that counts as us going away together
Right.
without the kids.
Go on.
Because he was there, I suppose. But we went to LA.
Yeah.
And it was the first time that we went first class on a plane.
Was it?
And everyone kept reminding us that this was first class. Do you remember that? They'd be like, okay, we're calling first class to board, please. And we'd get up.
That's
And then
right.
they'd
well,
look at...
hold on. So first of all, I do remember this. We were in like Heathrow or something, right? And obviously
Heathrow,
we were dressed to travel.
Yeah,
I had an Adidas tracksuit on with a wee pregnant belly hanging out. I had the hair up and the fucking hoops in.
At that point of our lives, we both looked about 15.
We did look really young. Now, they would not accept that we were first class.
Every single, you have to go through like certain filters.
The first class get to go first.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, that's
They were
us.
constantly going, oh, I'm sorry, we've called first class.
Literally said that to us. The woman at the very first one said that.
Yeah.
You were furious.
I was like, we are fucking first class.
You stupid bitch.
You stupid bitch.
Get out of my way before I
you
fucking
fat
knock
cow.
you out.
Yeah. Nearly chucked my can of Stella against the wall. I was furious.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking about that the other day.
Yeah.
Like, it happened at the passport bit as you was bored, and then we got to the plane, to the door.
Yeah.
Everyone was confused that these two little chavs managed to worm their way into first class.
And then also,
it was like, oh, have you won a competition or something?
That's what I was going to say. Even when you were like, well, they're accepting that we've done it now, but they definitely think we won these tickets on the radio.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I wasn't wearing a suit.
I know. But, but then remember the people in front of us.
Yeah, they were.
They
were
like Gucci belts and
the brands were all over the place.
All over the place. It was too much.
It was.
And I said to you, that's fake. Nobody with real money dresses like that.
Yeah.
And then at the other end, they got picked up in a chauffeur-driven Bentley.
Oh, I think it was a Rolls.
Oh yeah, and we were like, oh no, maybe they do have
No,
money
maybe
then.
they
Yeah,
do.
maybe they do.
So we were judging. We were just as judgy as the people judging us.
Yeah, we're allowed to be judgy though, because
it's
normal.
Because that is my rule, by the way.
We're normal.
That is my rule. If it depends on the situation, but sometimes I can be one or the other. But just know this: I'm always in the right.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
But also the way we've been brought up, I feel like no matter how much money, even if we were to become millionaires in the next month or whatever, we've made it in a way where it's fine. Like, I feel like those people with their fucking straw fedoras and stuff, I'm like, well done, your granddad invented, I don't know, a fucking biscuit or something.
Yeah.
Like, I just hate them anyway.
Yeah.
What, who is that? Is that Jamie Lang or something? Sorry, Jamie, but he's fine and he's all right.
He's a nice bloke.
Yeah, he is nice. I like him. Whatever. I was looking at food. I couldn't think of anything. But do you remember that happened to us not even that long ago? A few years ago. We went to a little posh restaurant one day. The kids were at school and we walked in and she was like, have you booked? And we were like, yeah. Yes. And she was like, have you looked at the menu?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And the judgment coming off her, it was reeking. And I was like, well, I didn't. But obviously I was like, yes. She was like, okay. Anyway, we sat down. I did look at the menu and I didn't understand what anything was or want
it was all
anything.
in French, yeah.
But just...
Should have just gone to KFC.
Yeah, well, I said Nando's. And you were like, nah, we'll do something nice, Claire.
I wanted to take you somewhere nice for lunch. And we ended up being judged for it.
We were.
Because we're common as muck. And we can't help that.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Claire, I'm less common than you, love. I've got news for you, babe. And you know it as well.
Talking about, that's definitely not true. I'm posher than you, 100%.
Don't think you are.
Okay.
Clair Buckley, have you got anything that you'd like to moan about this week at all? Just asking.
Hold on.
Oh, no, you can't do that. That's against the rules.
What?
You can't go hold on.
You always
then,
look.
Yeah, but...
It's stuff you've written down. And and then you're always moaning that I don't do anything for this podcast. So I was trying to write stuff down.
I feel like this is just going to be a list of things that you've written about me.
No, it's not. Actually, I do have James's brisket, but I think we covered that. Did we cover that? You tried to make a brisket for Jude's birthday.
Yeah, it's fine. It was really nice.
Yeah, it was really nice. When did you put it on?
Put it on about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
And when did we eat it?
About 9 o'clock the next morning.
Okay. That's me, I'm done.
It was worth it, though. I've got a quick one for you.
Don't raise your eyebrows at me.
This is super quick, and everyone's going to go, he's... Okay. Everyone's going to go...
All right, go on.
Seems the car indicators are becoming more and more optional these days, Claire.
Oh, don't even.
Get on my fucking nerves, I tell you about that.
I hate it, especially roundabouts.
Waiting for a roundabout?
Waiting
for a car to turn off?
Yeah.
Before they get to you?
Yeah.
And they're not
and
indicating.
Then they just
so it's like, well, I could have fucking gone already. People just pulling out of junctions, not indicating.
Yeah.
The clue's in the name there.
Yeah. Do you know what's annoying?
It's just up to you to guess whether they're just going to fucking pull out or something mental.
You know those these sort of universal codes for stuff when you're driving? Because obviously you can't hear what anybody's saying. So if somebody pulls out, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like there's little things, or if you're letting somebody go, there's nothing, and because this does annoy me so much when people are going round a roundabout and they don't indicate. There's nothing to say, like you needed to indicate.
Yeah.
Like, we need to invent something so you can be like, where's your indicate? What the fuck? That looks like talking.
Yeah, I go, that.
Yeah.
That.
Right,
bit
okay.
of that. And also, I hate when someone, like, on motorways, people don't indicate.
No,
they just fucking swerve right into you and stuff. So when someone does that and you go, and you do that.
Yeah.
And then, and then you get like a middle finger back or something like that. But I'm just like, hang on a minute. No, you don't argue with me. What's the rules here? You drive like a prick, you nearly write my car off, and you get angry with me.
Yeah.
What?
It's knobs, mate.
What?
Knobs. They're everywhere, especially on the roads.
Anyway, use your car indicator. La, 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 la. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say.
The indicator use.
Yeah, that's it.
Bad drivers.
Bad drivers.
Well, I agree, and I think everybody agrees.
Absolutely.
I wonder if bad drivers know that they're bad drivers. I don't think they do, because you don't.
Never had a crash, but I
Your
will say
thing though, you've got one rule for you,
yes,
and one rule for everybody else.
Absolutely.
Indicators, but I tell you what does annoy me on a motorway. And this might not be very PC, all right, whatever. Get out the fast lane, all right?
Okay.
The fast lane's for us criminals. I want to go faster, all right? If you're not breaking the law, move over. I've been told to say I'm joking. I don't speed on the motorway.
I've got a little email here from our dear listener, John.
Johnny.
The email is called Two Finger Snatch.
Oh.
Which is what I like to call you. The recent episode where Claire pulled out the 4-finger Kit Kat that she'd been given for free, it triggered a long-buried trauma I'd tried to forget. I thought I'd share it. Also, was it not a 5-finger?
No, so I think it's always been 4, mate.
Matt, I'm telling you, there was 5-finger Kit Kats. Don't know, man. Maybe it's one of those
Mandela effects
things.
Yeah.
About 20 years ago, I cycled to the garden centre. John, what are you doing listening to this podcast, mate? Across the way was a cafe full of pensioners. It turned out the local nursing home had a power cut and the cafe was feeding them all.
Oh.
I queued up and got a tea and a 4-finger Kit Kat. I sat down opposite a sweet old lady guarding a 6-seater table. I asked politely if I could sit. She gave a little wave. I sat down and all was good. I opened the Kit Kat, snapped off 2 fingers, dipped them in my tea, and I took a bite and watched, stunned, as this elderly assassin snatched the other 2 fingers and shoved them in her mouth.
Fuck off!
I froze. I almost kicked off, but I figured I'd sat with the mad one. Keep calm, shit happens. But then, temptation. Sitting in front of her was the freshest looking chocolate eclair I've ever seen. Cream oozing, chocolate glistening. So I did what any self-righteous fool would do. I grabbed it, took exactly half, and popped it back on the plate. Fair's fair. I finished my tea, nodded politely, and made for the exit. Guilt started to kick in. Then, at the bike rack, I reached into my pocket and pulled out my Kit Kat. I hadn't shared mine. I'd eaten hers and half her eclair.
No!
Shame, panic. I didn't go back in.
No,
I just bolted.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Fastest I've ever ridden. Over and out, John.
Oh, John, what a story. Oh my God, that poor old woman. I mean, I was ready to knock her out a minute ago. But my God. So the fact that she didn't say, what are you doing? She was just like, well, I'm having the fucking other 2. He's took the first 2.
Yeah.
Oh no. What would you have done?
If I'd have pulled the Kit Kat out of my pocket. Yeah, you run away.
Would
That's what you keep telling me.
You got to just run away.
You got to just run away.
Run away.
We've also had this from another listener, from Danny. The subject here is current thought. Danny says, "Hi James, hi Claire. I suggest we remove the blackcurrant flavour sweet from all varieties of confectionery. Fruit pastels, Skittles, wine gums, and especially jelly tots. While on a long drive, I got a share bag of jelly tots, and I swear I went 11 in a row picking out blackcurrant ones. This is so specific to you, Danny. The shittest of all the flavours. Less blackcurrant ones leaves more space for more strawberry flavoured ones. The best flavour. Essentially, the blackcurrant flavour is the of the sweetie world.
Oh.
Boils my piss. Love the pod, Danny. I prefer greens and yellows. I prefer your citrus.
Yeah, the
I like
lime
lime and lemon.
The lime of every flavour is the best flavour.
And like
My
a
favourite...
Frutella or something. I'll have a little lime one.
There's no lime in Frutella.
No?
You're talking about Starburst.
No.
Yeah, Opal Fruits.
Opal Fruits, right.
Yeah, 90s man here,
Right.
yeah. Opal Fruits. My favourite sweet in the whole wide world is fruit gums.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
And a green fruit gum is orgasmic.
It is it? It is it?
Yeah. So a private
Little
joke for you
private joke
there.
to me,
Carry on.
No.
No, Danny, you can't take anything out, all right? Those
No.
are for everybody. Everybody's got different favourites.
Danny, I think you're setting a very scary precedent there. No, I don't
No,
mind
you
blackcurrant,
can't, Danny.
but I love lemon. I love the citrusy ones, the sour ones.
Orange as well, then.
Although, what's the sweet that you like?
Fruit gums.
Fruit gums.
They're the best.
Now, you've told me this for years and years and years and years and years, how much you love fruit gums.
Love them.
It's your favourite sweet.
Yep.
So whenever I see them...
You don't see
Right,
them?
hang on. Whenever I see them, I pick them up, grab them for you,
Yeah.
and I go, yeah, I got you your favourite sweet.
Yeah.
I have never got it right.
No, you always get wine gums.
They're always wine gums.
Always wine gums.
And
I don't really like wine gums.
no, you don't. And I don't know why my brain
No, you
has
can't get
had
it.
a mental block on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm constantly bringing home wine gums for you that you don't like.
No.
And I always go, when I pick up the wine
You're
gums...
so happy with yourself.
When I pick up the wine gums, I go, oh, I've got it right this time. She'll love this.
Fruit gums. Roundtree's fruit gums.
Wine gums are nicer.
No,
They're
no.
a bit softer and squidgier.
No. The green fruit gum, my God.
Is that the one with like the sugar crust round them?
No.
No. Are
That's
they wine
jelly
gums?
tot. No, that's fruit pastels.
Yes.
Wine gums are the
Oh.
big, huge, squishy ones.
God, it's such a minefield, Claire. We don't
Anyway.
need all these.
We've got onto the topic of food,
We are talking about food.
which...
And the theme of this episode is food, glorious food.
All right. Look at this. Look at us, proper little podcasters with a little sponsor here and everything.
It's great, isn't it?
Hey, you know the Co-op was my first job?
I do, Claire.
That was the first job I got straight out of school, stacking shelves in the Co-op.
Yeah.
This episode of the Buckleys is sponsored by Co-op's new meals range, Served. Served.
So we thought, what better way to celebrate than with a new segment we're calling Served Up Hacks.
Yeah, the idea is simple. We each bring some brilliant or ridiculous life hacks that the internet has served us. Little tricks that promise to save money, time, stress.
Like my ironing hack of using the mattress as a giant press. Or strapping the TV remote to the dog's collar so you always know where it is.
Oh.
Or cooking bacon with your spare pair of hair straighteners.
Yeah. So you don't have your own straighteners?
No, I don't.
Did you ever have your own straighteners?
No.
No. So life hacks that have been served up. The wet knife onion hack. Now, I was chopping onions the other day.
Yeah.
And you were laughing at me.
Yes.
Because I don't actually really like onions, so I don't do it that much.
I've always said this, Claire. I'll take an onion whatever way it comes.
Okay.
Ring, grilled, raw.
So
Love an onion.
the hack is you wet your knife before chopping onions, and apparently it's supposed to helps you not cry as much. It stops the tears a little bit.
We need to do that one.
Yeah. That is actually a good one, isn't it?
It does, like it.
Oh, it
I know it's
kills.
like a cliche, and it's like, but then when you do cut an onion, you go, oh gosh, you know,
Yeah,
it is
it
awful. Isn't it?
does. And then the other one,
Yeah.
the air freshener hack. So you strap a load of cheap little car smelly air fresheners to your fan, turn it on, and keeps you cool, and the house smells nice.
I might have to get on board with that.
Yeah, put one outside the bathroom.
Especially after I've had a curry.
Yeah, but those are good hacks, aren't they?
They are good hacks.
We need to try the wet knife one for sure.
They're good hacks.
Thanks.
Good job.
Thank you.
Rah rah. But you know what the ultimate life hack is?
Co-op's new meal range, Served.
Yes, the meals that basically save my life when there's nothing in the fridge except a bit of old cheese.
Yeah, and some old brisket that you made that you buy the biggest bits. We have like 3 slices
I bought a very
off
small
it.
brisket. I bought a very small brisket.
Yeah.
It was fine. Leave it.
Anyway, these are ready-to-cook meals prepared with fresh ingredients that you can cook in 30 minutes without having to follow an absurdly complicated recipe. Proper portions too, enough for both of us. What are you doing there? Holding up the beef ragu?
Holding it up. You're not getting any of this though, Claire. This is all for me. Yum, 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 yum.
The range is Italian inspired and has 6 mains and 11 sides to choose from, so customers can mix and match mains and sides to create their favourite Italian flavour combos.
Like the slow cooked beef ragu, gnocchi and tender stem broccoli. Or chicken arrabbiata, fusilli and side salad. Or even aubergine parmigiana. I didn't have that when I was growing up, Claire.
No.
I'll tell you something. Garlic flatbread and green veg medley.
So if you're a Co-op member, you can pick up an Italian main and 2 sides for just £7.
Which, if my maths is correct, Claire, is £3.50 each.
Yeah, it is. Well done, Rain Man.
You owe me £3.50 is what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, all right. And you can grab it in store or even get it delivered in as little as 20 minutes through Co-op delivery, Uber Eats, Deliveroo, and Just Eat.
Brilliant. That's quicker than me choosing what incredibly niche 90s action film to watch on Netflix, Claire.
So that is it for this week's Served Up Hacks.
We'll be back with some more great hacks next time, but if you want the perfect dinner or a date night in hack, then it's got to be Co-op's new meals range, Served.
Fresh meals, proper portions, and zero stress.
Dinner is served.
£8 for non-members. Co-op group membership required. Subject to availability. See coop.co.uk/serve for details. Delivery partners, T's and C's apply. I've always wanted to do that!
Someone's trying to get some voiceover work. Food, glorious food. Hot sausage and mustard. While I'm in the mood, cold jelly and custard.
Is that Oliver?
Yes. Hey, Claire, do you want to talk about food?
Sure.
Well, I'm fucking glad you do. While we were talking about Kit Kats, by the way,
Yeah.
the foil on the Kit Kat, I miss that.
Yeah, I do
I
too.
miss-
You running your finger down it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all did it. I know.
I miss that.
Yeah.
Food packaging was
Although,
better back in the
you
day.
still get them on the 2-finger that comes in the multi-pack.
No,
you
you
still
don't.
get foil. Do you
Nope.
not?
No, you have to tear it and open it.
Oh, is it? Even
Yeah.
on the multi-pack,
Yeah.
2 fingers?
I remember at my school, there was a boy that always brought a Kit Kat in with his lunch, and it became a thing where we'd try and grab his Kit Kat and do that so he couldn't do it.
It's like peeling like the thing off your new phone,
Yeah.
and putting your finger down the middle.
So
yeah.
we just grab his Kit Kat and go, there you go. And he go, oh, guys, that's it. That's my only bit of the day that I look forward to.
Oh, yeah, good old days. We were easily pleased, weren't we?
Yeah. Any food that you miss?
Food that I miss?
Yeah.
Or packaging?
Any foodstuffs. Now, the big one for me is my Twizzlers.
Oh,
I used to
those
love
slimy
turkey
fucking-
Twizzlers back in the day.
Oh, no.
And then they brought them back.
They did.
I don't know if they still have them back. I don't know if they...
I don't know, but I found them, remember?
You got some for me.
And we made them, and they were still gross.
No, but they weren't the same. They weren't the same at all whatsoever.
See, I never had anything like
Oh
that.
my God, I used to love a turkey Twizzler.
We went...
Little turkey Twizzler butty. Fuck me. Oh my God.
We went... growing up, we didn't have a lot of like oven packaged food.
It was all oven for me. Everything was bird's eye.
See, my gran and papa
or the
cooked a lot, but it was
quick
always
save
like
version.
it was always like old school stuff. It was always just like mince and tatties
Yeah.
or homemade soup, or
that was it
it
when
was
I-
very
yeah.
homely.
My nan was always boiling a ham.
Yeah, yeah.
That was always going on. I used to call it Nanny's fat ham. Sounds a bit weird now,
Does,
doesn't it?
yeah. When you say it like that, yeah.
My mum used to be like, we're going to go around for Nan's, we're going to have dinner there. And I'll be like, oh, is Nanny doing her fat ham?
Yeah. But you're that kind of person where it doesn't matter what you say, it sounds a bit rude.
I've sort of brought
You've
it on.
got that.
I've brought it on
in you.
myself, haven't I?
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I can't talk about a Kit Kat without getting embarrassed sitting next to you.
My meals growing up was smash, turkey dinosaurs, bird's eye potato waffles, Finder's crispy pancakes.
Oh, you love them.
I still love them to this day, yeah. It was all that stuff. Because do you remember I did MasterChef a few years ago?
You did, yeah.
And I had to do this whole research. So they want to know a bit about you and like how are you in the kitchen, and it was like,
well, you're not.
what was your favourite meal growing up that you'd have as a family?
Yeah.
And I was just too embarrassed. I was just like, it was.
We don't have a bit of
I
stegosaurus.
did say I used to do this sort of weird, sort of upside down cottage pie thing, where I would make a bowl of smash, and then I'd have hot beans poured over the top of it, and that would be a meal for me.
There's no meat in there?
No, but it's sort of like if you said the beans
It's just
were
mash and beans?
yeah, if you said the beans was the meat, but instead of the beans going on the bottom and the mash on top, I just made I'd make a bowl of smash and like level it, and then pour hot beans on that.
Right.
And that would be a big meal.
That's not a version of anything. That's a bowl of smash with beans on the top. I don't know why I don't know why you mentioned cottage pie there.
I think I mentioned shepherd's pie.
You said
I
cottage.
don't know. I was just trying.
What about, I'll tell you what we do a lot in the past maybe 10 years or so, because we've been to America. I've got family in America, so we have been out there quite a lot. We do, for like your birthday or the boys' birthday, you can get like American snacks brought in, and we do like quite a lot of them.
Yeah.
The boys are obsessed with goldfish.
They love goldfish.
They're like these little cheesy.
Yeah, you can get those here. and
Yeah,
stuff.
you can now sometimes.
Yeah. But the ones that the boys like, which to be fair, I've never seen here, is the extra
cheesy
ones.
Yeah, they are.
So we get a great big massive. I love the cookies.
Oh, Milano
cookies.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Oh my God,
they are
love
very
those.
nice. Yeah.
And I also really love the cheese ruffles.
No, they're too cheesy
Yeah,
for me.
too much for you. You
Too
can't handle
cheesy
them,
for
can
me
you?
now.
I love it.
It's like, do you remember when you used to go on holiday as well? This was when I was younger, and it's the same here now. But back in the day when you used to go on holiday, cheese and onion was blue and salt and vinegar was green,
Yeah.
but here it was opposite, and then at some point they changed it.
This is a Mandela effect. We've stumbled onto another Mandela effect. So, no, it sort of is and it sort of isn't. But Walker's green... So, if you're a crisp person, green is cheese and onion and blue is salt and vinegar.
It used to be.
Yeah. But that's every crisp apart from Walker's. Green is salt and vinegar and blue is cheese and onion.
But they changed
that.
No,
they didn't.
They did.
They didn't.
They did.
I know, I looked into it.
They did.
They were always green with salt and vinegar.
No.
But because every other crisp company did the opposite, I think we've gone... When did they change that? But Walkers specifically have always stayed true.
I don't think that's true.
To those colours.
I'm gonna need fact checks on this because I don't think that's true.
Get on that.
I don't think that's true.
Jeez, man, we are Mandelaing our brains out today.
Are there here's a good one. Are there any foods that you think people eat the wrong way? Because people do have specific ways of eating stuff. So like my favourite biscuit always has been is a Tunnock's tea cake.
Right.
Now that's a Scottish company. So I don't know if you do get them here, but not very often. But the only way to eat a Tunnock's tea cake...
the chocolate things with marshmallow in them?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the only way to eat that is to eat all the chocolate off the top,
right.
hold it, lick the marshmallow off, and then eat the biscuit.
I'll tell you something that I did used to do. I used to sort of surgically remove, with my tongue, teeth, and lips, the Jaffa from a Jaffa cake.
Yeah. See, I'm not a huge Jaffa cake fan.
I'd be able to get the Jaffa... Tearing the Jaffa away from the base is easy. But getting the chocolate separate from the Jaffa...
Yeah, you'd have to lick it off.
Yeah, you've got to... Yeah.
You have to put in some work there.
And I'd be left there with just orange jelly.
That's the worst bit. I'd throw that away.
What are we saying about the
Here he
Walkers?
goes. Go on. Hurry up.
Is it in there? I've got an answer for you. Walker's cheese and onion packets have always been blue. It is a common misconception, aka...
Mandela effect.
You know it, baby. I love a Mandela effect.
Yeah, because I think they're real as well, because I'm telling you that's not true.
Walker's itself confirms that the blue packaging for cheese and onion and green for salt and vinegar has been consistent since the flavours were created.
Now, they're just trying to freak everybody out.
With these colours being signature to the brand. So, there we go.
Not buying it.
Sorted. What you were saying about people eating food wrong.
Yeah.
So, I do something that drives everyone insane, and I get crucified for it, Claire.
Go on.
I like to have chips with my curry.
Yeah, well, we both do. Yeah.
I know it goes against what people believe in, the chips with curry.
Yeah.
I'm starting to dribble thinking about it, Claire.
We had one last night.
We did, yeah. Listen, do yourself a favour. Make yourself a little bed of chips.
Here it goes with a bed of stuff.
Pour curry over the top. Slowly get through your meal. Oh my God. And those last few chips that have been soaking up the curry sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, Madonna me.
Oh, Madonna mia. Can I just tell you one little last thing here?
You can. However, if it's something that the boss of McVitie's has been saying, I don't want to fucking hear it because I'm sick of that bloke.
Well, I'm sorry, but the boss of McVitie's factory...
Oh, not that guy again.
...says that we have been eating chocolate digestives wrong for 100 years. They're meant to be eaten chocolate side down.
You mind your own fucking business.
Up. Mr. Coulson said the theory was it starts to melt, you start to get the flavour, and away you go. Adding, it makes sense, right? Now, to be fair, that is true. And do you know when I think about that a lot? When I make toast. Because you make yourself toast, right? And I love just a bit of buttered toast, loads of butter, cup of tea. But you always put it in with the butter on the top. You should put it in with the butter on your tongue.
I don't know, man. It all gets all chewed up and it
I
all
think
works its way around the tongue.
I know, I think you do get there, but that does technically make sense.
It all ends up the same, doesn't it?
So, we're going into a regular little feature now.
Absolutely.
One fan favourite called Strike It Buckley, the fast-paced trivia game show presented by yours truly, Clair Buckley. James?
Yes.
You may or may not know your way around a takeaway menu. I think you do it.
Yeah.
But today, you've proven that you can also cut the mustard in food trivia. So we're going to carry that on. You ready?
Sure.
Jingle me. Just cheering for your own jingles now before end of day.
It's for you.
It's for you. It's to add a bit of atmosphere.
Well, you missed it when I said presented by yours truly, Clair Buckley.
Oh, is that when everyone's
That's
supposed
when
to
you're
clap?
supposed to cheer.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Not for your own shit jingle. Just kidding, Paige. I saw actually a comment that said that I was really mean to James, the producer. Did you write it, James? Yeah, I thought you did.
Was it your mum?
Right. James, you ready?
I'm putting my iPad down.
Okay. Strike It Buckley. First question. Now, these are all food related, right?
Food related. Strike It Buckley.
Here we go.
Hit me with it.
Ketchup was once sold in the 1830s as a medicine to cure diarrhea. True or false?
I feel like that's true. I feel like because those sort of Heinz ketchup, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, they're all these sort of things that were tonics, cure-alls, and then especially in America, I feel like that's true.
That is true. It was marketed as a cure before people realised it was just tomato sauce.
Mm.
Okay, second question. In Japan, Kit Kats come in over 300 flavours, including soy sauce and baked potato.
I do know that they do what I would consider unusual flavours of Kit Kat, because there's a YouTuber who I quite like. They're called Abroad in Japan. Go and check him out.
I've seen
really,
him.
really good.
Yeah.
And he's shown a few. I don't know if it's
Over 300
though.
flavours, including soy sauce and baked potato flavour of Kit Kat.
I genuinely think there was like a wasabi one.
What?
that he
I'm
showed.
looking for a true or false, mate.
I'm going to go false. I don't think there's 300.
It's true.
There is over 300. Oh, I should have gone with that.
Including
I
soy
should have
sauce
said the other answer.
and baked potato. Yeah, you should have. Question 3. The hole in a pasta spoon is designed to measure out 1 portion of spaghetti.
I don't know whether this is true or false. I have seen this on the internet though, where before the spaghetti's been cooked, obviously.
The little one, it's kind of spiky
Yeah.
and it's got the hole in the middle.
And you put that in the hole.
That's meant to be
and
one
they go,
portion.
That's 1 portion.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, or if it's just something we've adopted. I'm going to say false. It is true. Is it true?
Yeah.
Or is it just something, or have you just seen the same Instagram video as me?
The hole also doubles as a way to drain water without a separate
That's
colander.
what it does. It drains the water so you can scoop the pasta out.
But it doubles as that.
I think this is.
You're not taking it?
I think this is retro.
Okay.
They've retroactively decided.
All right. Question 4. The word avocado, that's for the Kevin Bridges fans out there, literally translates from Aztec language as green butter egg.
I do believe it is South American, the avocado. I'm going to go true. Jesus, man. I've got to stop playing this.
Wait till you hear what it really means. You're not going to care as much. You're going to be happy with this.
Go on. Does it mean green testicle or something?
It actually means testicle. If you didn't get it already, this is probably because of the fruit's shape. Is avocado a fruit?
Yes. It's not a vegetable, is it?
No, it's not a vegetable. Avocado's like
No,
a sort of anomaly on its own,
Well,
isn't it?
what's the rule? Something about
Seeds
whether
or stones.
nuts are in it or out of it or something.
Number 5. Carrots were originally purple before orange ones became popular in the 17th century.
I think that's true. That is true because, again, where I get all my information from, Instagram.
Yep.
I saw a video of fruits and vegetables before humans started sort of playing about with them.
Tampering with them.
Yeah. So everything was like really little and shriveled. And they showed like carrots and they were like about this big.
Yeah. So before the 16th century.
Corn. They've obviously, because what they do is they.
You're the wrong person to play this game with. It's just supposed to be true or false.
They get big corn and they make them. I don't know how it works, but they make them mate, don't they? I think it's like those little aliens, those little jelly aliens.
Yeah.
They rub them on their back.
Yeah.
And they put them in an egg.
Okay.
And then their babies are bighorns. So it's sort of Darwinian sort of selective breeding.
Okay. Right, next question. It was once illegal to eat a croissant in England.
False.
Yeah. Eating celery burns more calories than you would gain from eating celery.
I've heard that. But again, I don't know whether it's true or not.
That's the Billy Connolly thing, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Billy Connolly did a bit where his daughter told him that eating blueberry or something, or a grapefruit, I think it was, burns more calories than eating the actual grapefruit.
Right.
And he was just like, I don't give a fuck. And then it was the white and brown bread thing.
Right.
Brown bread's an abomination!
I'm going to go true.
Just wait. Yeah, it's false.
But I have heard that.
A Cornish pasty was originally designed with a thick crust so miners could hold it with dirty hands and throw the crust away.
True.
Yeah.
True. It was dropped down in the mines.
That's fine.
It was dropped down in
That's
the
all
mines.
we need.
And
True.
they also used to have a little sort of apple crumbly bit at one end. So it was a meal that you could eat.
Right.
And you didn't need a knife and fork and stuff like that.
Right.
It was all crimped and in a little pastry parcel. And then you also had your dessert afterwards.
Number 9, McDonald's once tried to launch bubblegum flavoured broccoli.
False.
It's true. McDonald's did develop and consider launching bubblegum flavoured broccoli around 2014 to encourage children to eat more vegetables, but the idea was scrapped after focus groups found the product confusing rather than appealing.
I don't really like the taste of bubblegum.
No, it's very sweet, the bubblegum flavour.
If it was like a Madras flavoured.
Well, you can dip your broccoli in Madras.
No, but then all the broccoli comes through. You've ruined your Madras there.
Last question. If you swallow gum, it will stay in your stomach for 7 years.
That's true. And also, if you have an apple seed, a tree will grow in your stomach.
Yeah.
Well, I was being
false.
I was being sarcastic.
Both false. But yeah, we all had that. We all had that threat.
Yeah,
didn't
it was
we?
like, don't swallow bubblegum.
Yeah.
Or also, someone once told me when I was a kid that if you swallow bubblegum, it will wrap around your heart.
It's dramatic.
Yeah.
That is dramatic.
Don't swallow bubblegum because it'll go inside and wrap around your heart.
Yeah. And I remember I used to, because you would have chewing gum at school and you weren't supposed to have it in class, so you would always swallow it. And I always, years and years and years, you always thought, oh, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Shouldn't do that. It's going to stay in there now.
There was a girl at my school that was so good at swallowing. No, no, she was really good because she did chew chewing gum all the time.
Yeah.
And the teacher would go, "Are you chewing?" And she'd go, "No." And they go, "Come here." And she'd walk up and she'd go, "Look."
Just do it. Yeah.
And it was gone.
Anyway, you got 4 out of 10 there, Jimmy. That was quite poor.
It was really bad, wasn't it? However, it was a fun game.
Was it?
It was a fun time for me.
Good.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Okay. Well, thank you. That was Strike It Buckley. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go on. Yeah. Go on. Hey, Claire, that's it. Right, that's it for this week's episode of the Buckleys. Thank you for listening. Thank you also to the Co-op for just sponsoring this podcast. And remember that you can get in touch with your stories and questions by emailing the Buckleys at platformmedia.uk. Maybe you stole an old woman's Kit Kat recently or something. Let us know.
Oh, that was a good one.
You can also message us at the Buckleys Pod on Instagram and TikTok. And don't forget to follow the show and subscribe on Spotify or whatever lesser podcast apps that you like to use. And if you are feeling inferior, that's the word I was trying to think of. And if you are feeling extra generous, why not go ahead?
If you're feeling inferior...
Don't marry Claire, because that won't help. If you're feeling extra generous, why not go ahead and leave us a review? Only because you're always the first person to remind me how shit I am at everything, Claire.
Oh, get better.
All that is left is for Claire to say...
See you next Thursday.
Thanks, guys. That was a podcast. Go on the Chief Gender!